Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Memorial services for David Leon Christopher, 68 of Coleman, will be at 4 p.m. Sunday at Stonebridge Farms. Reverend Robert Crawford officiating. Moss Service Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Visitation will be 2 to 4 p.m. Sunday at Stonebridge Farms. Funeral services for Horace Edward Horton, 75 of Coleman, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Mount Pleasant Baptist Cemetery with interment in the church cemetery. Reverend William McClellan and Junior Garman will officiate. The body will lie in state 1 to 2 p.m. at the church. Coleman Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Herbert Bugs Claude Moore Jr., age 65 of Coleman, died December 16th in South Carolina. He will be cremated, followed by a full military service at 1:15 p.m. Friday at the Alabama National Guard Cemetery in Montebello. Funeral services for Anita D. Cornelius, age 56 of Vinemont, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Mike Smith and Paul Campbell officiate. Burial in Pleasant Hill Free Will Baptist Cemetery in Blunsville. Hansville Funeral Home is directing. Visitation will be 6 to 9 p.m. this evening. Graveside services for Magdalene Jones Ferris, 87 of Hansville, will be at 11 a.m. today at Hopewell Cemetery, Hansville Funeral Home in charge. Graveside services for Emmy Albright Besley of Coleman will be at 3 p.m. this afternoon at Hebron Church of Christ Cemetery. Funeral services for David Lemons, 66, will be at 11 a.m. today at Moss Service Chapel, burial in Coleman City Cemetery. Funeral services for Thurman Lee Pope, 74 of Coleman, will be at 11 a.m. today at Coleman Funeral Home Chapel. Johnny Milligan officiating, burial in Vinemont Baptist Cemetery. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral.
Let's go! 50 on my horse and hunt.
Losing feeling in my toes. Nothing beats that new car smell. Chicken parm, you taste so good.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2 in this very special, extra fancy edition of Today on 2.
Yes.
At that,
Extra
we are,
fancy.
as you can tell, we are a little glossed up this morning and kind of just, feeling extra special.
Extra fancy.
Extra fancy today. We have with us Mr. Hicks of Mr. Hicks Mens Wear today as our guest, and he is kind of suited me up. And Tawny pulled out one of her nicest dresses, and we just made a day of it, I think. So we're really excited to be able to talk with him today, so definitely stay tuned for that. Well, let's go ahead and kick the show off with some weather, shall we?
Let's do it. Do you ever think you'd be checking the weather in a formal
I never
tux?
thought that I would be doing it this formally. Of course, it's brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. The almanac looks a little bit like this. The average high, 51 degrees. The record being set at 75 degrees in 1947. That's a warm January. Average low, 32 degrees. The record being set at 5 in 1927. Sunset tonight at 5 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow at 6:53 a.m. There is a look at the southeast radar for you. You think we might get some of that?
Yeah, something is going to happen later.
It looks like, I know we're supposed to get some kind of weather. Let's go ahead and check the forecast for today and tomorrow. Today, it looks like it's going to be cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. The overnight low, 28 degrees. Tomorrow, warming up to 52. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the forecast for the weekend. Going into the weekend, we have high of 55 and a low of 38 on Saturday. No chance of rain. Sunday, that rain will hit us with a 20% chance. On into the middle of next week, looks like we have highs in the 50s. Some rain here and there. Looks like every other day.
Not as much as I expected, really, with all of that we saw on the radar.
That southeast, radar picture. I would have imagined a little bit more.
Like a monsoon, but no, not really.
Not really. It might miss us.
Yeah.
There was a little crease there that there was not much cloud coverage. So maybe that's us.
Never know.
Hopefully. But and of course we have a Facebook friend. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Tammy Curvin is our Facebook friend, and she likes Cupcake Wars and Kid Rock. Have you ever watched the show Cupcake Wars?
I have never watched the show Cupcake Wars.
It is kind of fascinating. You're going to have to watch it. Yes.
I should.
And so while she watches Cupcake Wars, we are going to give her a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Just come back here and pick up your certificate for your sandwich.
Absolutely. And of course, this day in history, we have a really good one this day. On this day in 2001, Wikipedia goes online.
Wow.
Yeah, every college kid's savior, I feel like, is what Wikipedia is.
Exactly, but they do tell you, I think in every class I've ever taken, do not use Wikipedia. Because Wikipedia, it's like an online encyclopedia, and you can edit it yourself.
Well,
right?
They have over 73,000 different editors to the web page.
Really?
Yeah, they have over 73,000 people that can edit it. It comes from this is just a little tidbit on it. It comes from the word wiki, which is Hawaiian. It means quick.
Right.
And then the last part of it is encyclopedia.
Right.
So, and of course, there's it's one of the top 4 websites on the web right now, of course. Well, because, I feel like anytime you want to know anything about anyone, you just type it in, and the first thing that pops up is Wikipedia.
It's so accessible for, like the name says, really quick little tidbits of information.
Yep, and it's not that it's wrong.
No.
It's not that it's wrong all the time, but, as far as reliability, I guess you never really know.
Right, yeah. Some things, you should probably verify them before you maybe submit them in an essay or something like that. It's just something to think about.
It's more just for quick information. So
it's good for basic information, and it's got great pictures.
Yes, good pictures.
It's a great source of photographs.
So, of course, like we were telling you, we have Mr. Hicks of Mr. Phillip Hicks from Mr. Hicks Mens Wear on the show with us today, and we're going to talk to him after this first commercial break. So don't go away.
There are moments in your life you want to remember forever. Preserve them in stone with the fine jewelry you'll find at Doug Doggett Jewelers in Coleman. Whether you're looking for the finest quality stones, designer jewelry, or a custom piece designed with your moment in mind, our knowledgeable and friendly staff can meet your needs. Selection, quality, expertise. You'll find all of this and more at Doug Doggett Jewelers. For your next unforgettable moment, come to Doug Doggett Jewelers in Coleman.
As soon as you've conquered coq au vin, there's chocolate to souffle. There's baklava to build from scratch, and béarnaise to top epic fillets. There is you and your guts, and heat that you can trust. KitchenAid Even Heat technology gives you incredible control over sautéing, melting, and simmering, and the most even baking across all racks. And when everything you try turns out, there's so much more to make.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That moment?
It was a moment that changed my life. I'd been training with my team for months, and now we had been called up for the first time. The real deal. Wildfires were getting dangerously close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Welcome back to the show. Of course, with us today is Mr. Phillip Hicks of Mr. Hicks Mens Wear in Coleman. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I appreciate y'all having me.
Absolutely.
Come on.
So tell us about some of the different things that are new, I guess, in fashion. What have we got going on?
The trend for the last couple of years has been for in the wedding side of it to get some more casual with the vest,
sure.
No coats and things. But when you head back to prom, it's still has been less dress up and,
right.
and look like we're on the red carpet. And,
sure.
and I encourage moms when they come in and they're worried about their son getting something a little bit too wild. Let him play dress up for the prom. And,
do it now so at his wedding he will
right,
feel calmer.
That's right. Let's do something a little bit more traditional for weddings.
Sure.
And so. But the bow ties have been the big thing for the last couple of years. We went through a period there where you didn't mention the word bow tie, but you'll see bow ties on almost everything this year.
Right.
And then in the last year, the self-tie bow tie has become a little bit more important. Particularly for wedding parties. We've noticed recently that a lot of them will do the bow tie as a gift for the wedding party. And the only thing about that, you got to have at least one person that knows how to tie a bow tie
Exactly.
in the wedding party.
Sure.
But usually, if they're going to go that route, if they're that brave, they're pretty proud of the fact that they can tie a bow tie.
Or somebody's real Pinterest savvy. Either way.
That is true. And by the way, if you can tie a bow tie, I think you ought to get a certificate.
I think so too.
It's tough. I've tried. It's a lot different than.
It really is. As far as the tuxedos, the colors are still basic in the sense that they're not the bright colors. We've not gone back to Dumb and Dumber yet.
Sure.
And I say yet because what goes around will come back around eventually. But we're still in the black and the grays pretty heavily. In fact, the suit that or the tux that you have on is the black allure. And my wife or somebody thinks it's funny they're calling me right now. My phone's buzzing. So. Anyway, the tan allure is a black notch with 2 buttons and has the little satin trimming on the edge of the lapel. This one has been very popular. This also comes in a tan, which is very close to the color of your vest and bow tie.
Right.
And that's the vest. So there's also a tan tux in that color. And then new this year will be one just a little bit darker than this color. So these are still neutral colors in the sense that you're not something bright to a wedding party or prom, but they work very well. And of course, the charcoal and lace has been a big decorating theme in the last year or so.
So so people can come in and they don't. It's not all purchase. You do rent.
These are rentals that we're talking about here. We do sell suits and tuxedos.
Right.
We've been doing this for going on 21 years now. And so whoever decided to call me decided to call you. We've been doing this 21 years, and we've seen a lot of changes over the years. But the traditional look is everything just kind of hovers right around the traditional look.
Right.
So, but in the grays, you'll see if we have a camera shot on these mannequins that we've got sitting over here. We've got a gray. This is a Moda in the bottom section down there, and it's one that comes in this color, and then there's a lighter color Moda, and those two have been very, very popular in the last year. We are showing this one with a self-tie bow tie, that, you know, for those who want to find their own bow tie and tie it up themselves. The ivory color, which is a little bit bright, I guess, on the camera, is a Avant. And this one is a ivory. It also comes in white. And then you'll see a traditional looking tux in the back. But these are just some samples that we had at the store. But we've also got a PowerPoint that will show us a few more things that will be coming up. The first one that you'll see is called the Bronson. Obviously, it's got a little bit of the James Bond look with a girl on its side there. But this is it's a peak lapel, if you were to see the details of it, and it has a fell texture on the lapel, and the vest also has the texture that matches the texture on the lapel. So this one is a very nice looking tuxedo. And I think maybe with a picture like this, we might get to rent this a little bit more this year.
Sorry, guys, the girl doesn't come with a tuxedo. It's just a tuxedo.
It is just, and the guy actually does not come with a tuxedo.
True.
I have to remind the girls.
Girls can't rent that.
That is kind of what they get caught up in. The next one is the Milan. It is a shawl lapel. The shawl is if you may have noticed on the Avant that we showed over here on the side, the ivory one has a shawl lapel. It doesn't have a notch or a peak. It's just smooth coming all the way around. This one is a modern fit. You can see it has a bit more of a waistline to it, and the arms, barrel of the arm is not as large as some of the other tuxedos. So especially for prom season, some of the guys going to prom haven't filled out to the size they're going to when they finish growing out, so they may need something that fits a little bit closer. And again, showing with a bow tie. The next one that we've got coming up is the Ike Behar evening wear. This is obviously a notch. You can tell that the lapel is more narrow on this tuxedo. It also is a 2-button and has a very nice fabric to it. The fabric on this is a little bit nicer than some of the others. So this is a kind of a step up. The next one also is a nicer fabric. This is the ridge. The detail on this you can't see in the picture, but the fabric actually has a ridge texture to it. It's also a Super 130s fabric. Very, very supple, soft fabric. And this is, if I'm renting one or going to wear one myself, this is usually the one that I would go to just because of the feel of the fabric. It's so much lighter than the others. Of course, on a day like today, you may want something that has a little bit more wear to it, but for most times, if you're in an event, you want something that feels soft. The next one we're going to see is the gray Moda, and this is the lighter version of the one we saw on the mannequin a few minutes ago. This comes in this, as we said, this light color of gray. There's the darker color that we saw on the mannequin. There's also the trend right now is also in the tuxedos is going with the gray. We have a gray tuxedo, with a satin lapel, and then new this year, we haven't even got the pictures of it yet, but in time it'll be here in time for prom. Will be a cement gray, a very, very lighter shade of gray than this in a tuxedo, and it's very, very elegant looking, very nice looking. Very close to the color of the tux that I got married in, by the way.
So that one is Mr. Hicks approved, isn't it?
It is. And by the way, I know your marriages will be good for at least, let's see how long I've been married. Since 81, somebody do the math on maybe 33 years. So at least it's good for at least 33 years.
33-year marriage, guaranteed soon.
33 plus. 33 and let's say 33 and counting. Let's at least be a little bit more positive on that. The next item is well, actually, this will be the charcoal, which shows it black in the picture. But there also is a black suit in this line also. So if you don't want to wear the tuxedo, which has the satin on the lapel somewhere, or the cloth-covered buttons, you can do the Moda and have a suit, more of a suit look to it. And then the next picture is the Avant. This is the white version of the coat that we saw a few minutes ago on the mannequin. And what will be new this year is you will see a coat very similar to this with a black trim on the edge of the lapel. So it won't be white with a black lapel, but it'll be white with a white lapel and then black trimming on the edge of the lapel. There's a couple of movies I've seen out recently that have shown guys going to prom, and they would wear something similar to this. And then just so that you know, white still is an appropriate tuxedo for prom. Some guys can pull it off, some guys can't, so.
So true.
It's one of those things, and they worry about getting these dirty. Don't, Mom, if you're worried about the guy getting the white tux dirty, don't worry about that. We've never had to have one replaced. It's
right. And don't wear it around the house or anything before prom. But
that is true. That is true. We the way our schedule works, they can, as soon as the tuxedos come in, they can come in, like if they come in the store on Wednesday, they can come in that day and pick it up. But now if they get it, if you wear it before your prom date, that's on you.
Right. Exactly.
But, we don't make people just come in the last minute. It's not too early for people to be coming in and getting measured for prom, even if the girl hasn't picked her dress out yet. They're oftentimes trying to match up the color of the vest and the tie with a girl's dress. And they can come in, they can get measured, they can get an idea of the tuxedo that they like. The guys can, and then later on, the girl, when she finally picks her dress, for the last year, it's been when she finally picks her shade of black.
Right.
Because black has been such a proper color, so in that case, then he can just pick out any color bow tie, it seems like, to wear with it. But it's not too early, and we don't require deposits, so come on in and let's get the booking started. Prom will sneak up on you if you're not careful.
That's true.
But it's never too early to order, and we'll take orders up until the last day or so. Awesome. You get kind of limited on what's available, if you wait till the last minute. But again, it's never too early. And then weddings, it's the earlier that especially if it's going to be in the next few months, we want to get those on record in the book so that the tuxedo place can go ahead and assign the tuxedos to your wedding party, because during prom season there's a lot of demand for all the tuxedos, but they will give weddings priority, and so but we just need to know that your wedding is coming up.
About how early do people need to call? Like if the wedding is in May, would now be.
I would suggest that they start coming in now, at least to start getting ideas.
Okay.
And then the other thing, if you got a wedding party. Depending on how many guys you've got in the wedding party, they're not all just going to come in the first time you tell them, hey, you need to go get measured. You need to give these guys a little window of time that they can work it into their schedule. And we usually try to give a little bit of buffer so that we say, hey, Friday is the last day that we know we can live beyond Friday, but don't tell the guys that. And the latest that we have done a wedding party is they came in on Thursday for a Saturday wedding, and we did the whole wedding party. So, not recommended, but
but doable if it has to be, I guess.
Our tuxedos, we work with Mr. Birch out of Birmingham, Alabama's largest supplier of tuxedos. They're very good about staying up with the latest trends and fashions. They carry a very good selection of tuxedos and formal wear and accessories. But the best part of it is there's just an hour down the road.
Exactly.
So for last minute changes and things, we can make changes, and get things very quickly from them. We've over the years we've dealt with somebody out of Atlanta, and after Thursday afternoon you're almost dead in the water. What you can do. So you might save $10 if you go somewhere, but you don't always save money if you go somewhere. But even if you did, if that last minute change is real important, that $10 you spent was the best $10 you spent for the whole week.
Yeah, better pay a little extra and know that you're going to get what you want when you need it.
Right, but just know you don't always pay extra when you come to us.
Exactly.
There you go.
Just because if someone else is telling you they'll give you $50 off for free, it's $50 off their price, not $50 off my price.
Right, absolutely. So tell us your store location and your hours.
We are on at 217 Compass Way. We are there Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30. And we're there on Saturdays. We're there at 9 o'clock, and we stay as long as folks say that they're coming. So during the middle of football season, we usually are gone between 12 and 1 o'clock.
Right.
But now that football's over, sad to say, but we'll be staying later in the afternoon. So anybody that's coming after 2, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to stay and wait. And people can call and book if they want to to talk about their wedding party.
Right.
We'll work with them on setting time aside for them also.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being on the show with us today, Mr. Phillip Hicks from Mr. Hicks Mens Wear. Everybody go check him out. He's got all the new best styles for men, for weddings or proms or any formal occasion, really. Just go and check out his renting prices. But thank you again.
Thank you.
We will be right back with our merchant ad segment right here on Today on 2.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Welcome back to the show. This is the part of the show where we like to give away some prizes and talk about some of the local merchants in the area. So let's go ahead and look at the prizes we have.
Let's do it.
We have 2 free tacos with any purchase from Casa Cafe, dine-in only. We have a free family barbecue pack from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. And we also have a free round of golf from Chesley Oaks Golf Course. So let's go ahead and kick off our merchant ads today. Berkeley Bob's Coffee House and Whole Earth Store. It's a complete espresso bar. They also offer a variety of bulk teas and coffees, and they have live folk music, so check them out today.
Night Free Insurance Agency has been providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations. You can visit them on the web at night-freeinsurance.com. That is Night Free Insurance. They're located on First Avenue.
Pizza Hut Coleman, they offer a all-you-can-eat lunch buffet and a new featured pizza every day from 11 to 2 every day, and Sunday it's from 5 to 8.
Mullins Body Shop, you have counted on them for over 50 years for your auto body repair and service. You can count on them today. Call Sunny Stacy Beth or Jim at 734-1353.
And Cotton State Barns of Coleman, they offer tons of different, varieties of carports, playsets, utility trailers. They have it all.
Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore. She's just down the road from us, and she loves it when you come in and just browse. Used books are half price every day, and new books are 20% off every day.
Hair by Loretta. She is a color specialist, and she provides hair care for the whole family. She offers color, highlights, body waves, straightening, waxing, and spa pedicures. Call for an appointment.
And there's Mr. Hicks Mens Wear and Formal Wear. We hope you learned something useful. Maybe you've got a couple of ideas for your wedding party or your prom, and like he said, he's located on Compass Way.
Grand Point Pharmacy, coffee and gifts. Kids can now choose the flavor of their medicines. We are making managing your prescriptions easy because managing your health is hard enough. That's Grand Point Pharmacy.
Frosting's Bakery, their flavors of the month for January are hot chocolate, Oreo cheesecake, and chocolate birthday cake. It sounds like a chocolate lover's dream at Frosting's Bakery. They're located by the movie theater.
Tires for Less, they offer oil changes, minor engine repairs, shocks and brakes, and alignments. They're open Monday through Friday at 7:30 to 5 p.m. Go see Greg and the guys. All right, that is our first round of merchant ads right here on the show. Our question today is about Night Free Insurance. I want people to call in and tell me how long they've been providing insurance coverage for people. There's a specific amount of time, that they have been providing it. So if you can call in and tell us that, we will give you all of those great prizes that we talked about before we started that first segment. So go ahead and give us a call while we take a look at Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, this is Adam Shedd, loan officer with Premier Bank. These days you hear people talk about customer service. We at Premier Bank believe and take it seriously. Whether it's coming in the door and being greeted with a hello or smile, or calling and talking to a live person, we take customer service seriously. So come by any of our 9 locations and give us a try. You won't be disappointed.
All right, I don't know if we have any callers this morning. Yeah, that's terrible. Well, that's okay. We will save those prizes for another day. Let's go ahead and kick off our second round of merchant ads right here on the show. Steel Orchard, it's the highest quality products at the lowest possible price since 1985. Check out our baked items. They are located on County Road 1141.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue is featuring the $14.99 Family Barbecue Pack, and for that price of $14.99 you get a pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, and 4 buns. Of course, Mad Dog Mike is located inside the Berlin Quick Stop.
Casa Cafe specials every day include tacos, fajitas, burritos, and more. A buffet Friday and Sunday. That's Casa Cafe.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. They are an 18-hole golf course, and they have a full practice facility with beautifully manicured mint greens and 4 sets of tees to suit golfers of all abilities. That's Chesley Oaks.
And the blizzard of the month is birthday cake Oreo. Of course, me and Tawny tried this only a few days ago.
And it was delicious.
And it is fantastic. Go and try that today.
Earl's Body Shop was voted Best Automotive Repair in Coleman. They offer large and small towing, and they go local or long distance. You can also ask them about 24-hour towing.
And Be Fit is a fitness facility in downtown Coleman next to Renard's Gallery Gift. It's it's $50 a month for this special month of January.
January only.
Go check them out.
And speaking of fitness, Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center, their fitness opportunities include the 6-lane competition pool, a full fitness center, an indoor rubber walking track, and more.
All right, those are our merchant ads right here on the show. Be sure and go check out some of these local merchants and support the local commerce here in the area.
Because we've got some good ones.
We have some good businesses, that is for sure. Don't go away, because right after this break, we're going to come back with our community billboard segment.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That changed my life.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. We're soldiers, always ready to protect our country. But we've also got communities. Family, friends, neighbors who count on us. I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life to somebody from my hometown.
See what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. County Commissioner Gary Marchman is having a community forum on Tuesday, January 20th at 7 p.m. at the Johns Chapel Volunteer Fire Department. There will be another one on Thursday, January 29th at the West Point Town Hall. You can contact Mr. Marchman for more information. And the Coleman Community Concert Association presents the Diamonds. They are classic 50s rock and roll with modern attitude. They'll be at the Betty Lee Haynes Theater at Wallace State on Thursday, January 22nd. The show starts at 7 p.m. and tickets are available at the door. The Smithsonian Traveling Exhibition will be at the Evelyn Borough Museum at Wallace State from February 10th to March 20th, and the exhibit is called The Way We Worked.
I was talking to somebody about that exhibition, and it's going to include lots of early tools that are from around the world and from Coleman.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Frederick J. Arsenault is having a book signing at the Huddle House in Hanceville on Saturday, February 21st. Portions of the proceeds will go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And if you'd like to share a community billboard with us, you can visit us on the web at channel2coleman.com. You can call us at 256-734-7399, and you can like us on Facebook at Channel 2, the number 2, Coleman. We have a new Facebook page. And we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Dale Miller and Barbara Long. Happy birthday to you guys. And your names are going to be put into the drawing that we will have tomorrow to win an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And let's take one last look at the weather, brought to you by Mitch Smith's Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Today, the high is going to be 42 degrees with a 20% chance of rain. The overnight low, 28 degrees, with the weather warming up to 52 degrees tomorrow. All right, we hope you guys enjoy the show, learn a little bit more about fashion and whatnot. But tomorrow it's going to be even better because we will be square dancing.
Yes, Mr. Rip Johnston is going to be here, and he is a local square dance instructor, so maybe he can teach Joel and me some dance moves that we don't know yet.
We'll be talking about all the latest moves in square dancing.
Joel's really excited.
I'm super excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to see something not a lot of people, unless you see a singer show, get to see, and that's me trying to dance.
So true.
So we hope you join us tomorrow, and hope you enjoyed the show today. From all of us here at Channel 2, have a great day.